A very good afternoon, children. This is Suresh Kumar Devangan, your friend, your mentor. I welcome you all in your channel English with Devangan, sir. Children, I have already mentioned in previous videos that CBSE has changed its pattern and term 1 examination is going to be taken completely on MCQ basis, on multiple choice question basis. I'm just trying my level best to bring all possible multiple choice questions to you lesson wise. And in the same series, I am here with poem number 2 from Flamingo book, that is the elementary school. So let us see what we can do into this. So before we begin, I would like to show you some of the things that you would love to watch. Let me begin with. Let me begin with the chapter. So here we go. An elementary school classroom in a slum. This is the picture given in your book. You must have seen so far. Before I begin, I would like to show you the notice given by, you can read, Kendriya Madhyamik Shiksha Board, that is Central Board of Secondary Education. They have published a notification for all the students as well as teacher. Term 1 examination. Let me read it if you have not gone through. Particularly important for the teachers as well as students. At the end of first term, the board will organize term 1 examination in a flexible schedule to be conducted between November and December 2021. This is month of August. So you have August, September, October, November and December. Examination will be there. With a window period of 4 to 8 weeks. For schools situated in different parts of the country and abroad, dates for conduct of examination will be notified subsequently. The question paper will have multiple choice question MCQ, including case-based MCQs and MCQs on the assertion and reasoning type. Duration of test will be 90 minutes. Means, my dear children, 1.5 hours you will be getting. And it will cover only the rationalized syllabus of term 1. Only approx 50% of the entire syllabus. And in Flamingo book, 3 lessons. One is the last lesson, the lost spring and deep water. These 3 lessons are included in the term 1. For poetry, if we talk, 3 poems are included. That is, My Mother at 66, second, Elementary School, and third one, Keeping Quiet. 2 lessons of your Vishta's book, 3 lessons of Vishta's books are also included. So, the last and most important thing, question paper will be sent by CBSE. It will not be set by your school teacher. The question paper will be sent to by CBSE to school along with marking scheme. So my dear children, in the same connection, I have tried to attempt something for you where you can get. Don't forget to attempt Google form that is given in the description box of the video that you will find at the end after watching the video, and you can evaluate your learning immediately after watching the video. It's better if you watch it twice. You will get your score instantly. You can also download the same PDF of the taught video from the link given in the description box. So here we go. I must say the thing that I have prepared for you is available in internet, but here I am to explain you all these things so that things are easier and concept and connection and reference I will be dealing with you. So without much delay, we'll begin with the things. Let us see. The question number 1 here for you is, who has written the poem Elementary School Classroom in a Slum? So very simple question, and this is generally always the first question. Stephen Spender is the correct answer. You must be knowing. Yes, Stephen Spender is the answer. Now question number 2. What theme did the poet concentrate on in the poem? What theme did the poet concentrate on? in the poem. Now, 4 themes are there. I will be giving you time so that you may read it carefully. And then, theme of social injustice and class inequality, of course. Theme of children and their happiness, it is there. Theme of insecurities, no. Children, though children are insecure, and none. None is not at all the option. And the best option here is theme of social injustice and class inequality. So this is going to be your answer. I hope it is clear to you, children. I hope these two questions are clear to you. And then we will move to question number 3 now. We will move down to question number 3. Get ready for the same. What does the poet portray in the poem? What does the poet portray in the poem? The poet talks about young mind. Yes. The poet talks about playfulness of children. Okay. Questions of children. Yes. Children have lots of questions. The plight of young children in the slum. This is the right answer. Children, when you go through the poem, you will find that these are all possible answers. You have to select the best one. Always remember it. So, this is your answer. And here, in question number 2, what answer did I tell you? Themes of social injustice and class inequalities. Now, we will move to question number 4. What does the poet compare in the poem? What does the poet compare in the poem? If you have read the poem, you must have seen the poet compare haves and have not. Your teachers must have told you rich and the poor. Rich here refers to the have and poor children here refers to have not. So this is going to be your correct answer. Question number 5. What kind of life do the children living in slum have? Discuss on their lifestyle. What exactly do they have? Then we come to know that full of love? No, they don't get love. Full of care and warmth? Not at all. They are not getting warmth and care. Hopeless and full of struggle? Yes, they are really hopeless children because even the authorities are not working and they are full of struggle. So C is the right answer. Now question number 6. What does the poet compare the color of the walls with? The very second line of the poem. What does the poet compare the color of the walls with? When you will read the option, you will definitely come to know, yes, the answer is sour cream. The poet compares it with the sour cream. Now, let us move to question number 7. What are the poetic devices used in the poem? What are the poetic devices used in the poem? Generally, such questions are not asked in the examination because you will be given particular line and you will be asked to identify whether it is simile or metaphor or alliteration or irony or anything else. So throughout the poem, if some figure of speech the poet has used, that is alliteration and simile also he uses. Then metaphor and imagery also he has used, and synecdoche and irony also the poet has used. So here we will write answer as all of these. Children, I have already made a video on figure of speech. You can see it in the playlist and you can go ahead for further detail if you want to read every figure of speech, if you want to master every figure of speech, how to identify what are the definitions and examples, you can go ahead. And if at all, if there is any confusion, you can write in the comment box, you can ask me question. I would try to answer all your queries. Let us move to question number 8. What do the words their future is painted with fog convey? There here refers to the children of slum. Their future is painted with fog. The word fog has some meaning here. So what does this whole line convey? That is the question. Your options are no love and care, no warmth, no hard work, no hope of improvement. No hope of improvement. And your right answer is no hope of improvement. Fog. Fog refers to the sadness, hopelessness. So there is no hope for the children of the improvement. Question number 9. What do the faces of children in the slum areas reflect? स्लम एरियाज में बच्चों के जो फेसेस हैं वो किस चीज को रिफ्लेक्ट करते हैं, ये प्रश्न है। अब देखिए हैप्पीनेस, एलिमिनेटिंग राउंड से भी आप जा सकते हैं। हैप्पीनेस तो वो डेफिनेटली नहीं शो करते हैं। वो बच्चे क्या शो करते, देयर एस्पिरेशन, उनमें कोई एस्पिरेशन ही नहीं है। देयर एनर्जी, नहीं, दे आर लुकिंग डल, withered. So what is the right answer? Sadness and lack of enthusiasm. वो बच्चे उत्साहित नहीं हैं, वो बच्चे enthusiastic नहीं हैं। Now we will move to question number 10. What is ironical about the wall hanging and donations in the classroom? आपने क्लासरूम में देखा होगा donations, the people those who have donated, and some hangings are also there. Shakespeare's head, you must have read in the poem. So what does it symbolize? What is ironical about the wall and the donations? What is irony? It is completely opposite to the needs of the children in the classroom. One word is used in the poem, Shakespeare is wicked. Why Shakespeare is wicked? It has no relevance with the life of the children. So the correct answer is completely opposite to the need of the children in the classroom. Children, I hope you are getting it. After 10 questions, what you can do, you can pause the video, you can go back, you can mute the audio and let the questions come and you can guess, yes, this is the answer. Devangan sir told us this is the right answer. For first का B वाला होगा, second का C वाला होगा, कि third का yes A वाला होगा. You can revise after every 10 question. So that way you will be doing it well, I suppose. Now, what does paper swimming boy mean? Paper swimming boy का मतलब क्या है? What does it symbolize? So paper swimming boy was as thin as a sheet of paper. ये simile हो गया देखो, as thin as sheet of paper. Now, question number 12. What is the tree room in the poem? In the poem, one word is used, tree room. So what does it symbolizes? Tree room here symbolizes a room on the tree where squirrels play. The child also wants to play like a squirrel. He also wants to be free like a squirrel. Now, question number 13. What do catacomb signifies? इस word का meaning मालूम होना चाहिए आपको. What does the word catacomb mean? What do catacombs signify? And your options are relevance of the map hanging on the wall in the classroom? No. And then B option, you have confinement to the slum, the map being irrelevant. Yes, map is irrelevant to them because map tells about the whole world, that sky is the limit. But for these children, they are confined. Confined means they are limited. उनका जो रहने का तरीका है, उनका जो सोर्स है, वो बिल्कुल कन्फाइंड है. वो स्लम से बाहर ना आ सकते हैं, ना स्लम से बाहर जा सकते हैं. वही उनका एरिया है, वहीं तक ही वो सीमित हैं. तो दैट इज गोइंग टू बी योर आंसर, कन्फाइनमेंट टू द स्लम. नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर 14. व्हाई आर द पिक्चर्स एंड मैप मीनिंगलेस? जो पिक्चर्स लगे हुए हैं, जो मैप लगे हुए, वो मीनिंगलेस क्यों है? The answer here is they show vastness which is opposite to the world. They show vastness. Map means the sky is the limit. अभी मैंने बताया था, मतलब पूरी दुनिया आप घूम सकते हैं, लेकिन वो बच्चे कभी स्लम से ही बाहर नहीं निकले हैं. They have never come out of their own areas. तो हम कैसे कह सकते हैं कि वो रिलेवेंट है? इसलिए वो पिक्चर मीनिंगलेस है. और एंड द नीड ऑफ द चिल्ड्रन इन द क्लासरूम. क्लासरूम में उनको कोई हैंगिंग वॉल नहीं चाहिए, उनको कोई मैप नहीं चाहिए, कोई पिक्चर नहीं चाहिए, बल्कि बेसिक नेसेसिटीज चाहिए. अब वो बेसिक नेसेसिटीज आर नॉट देयर. नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर 15. हाउ कैन पावरफुल पीपल हेल्प द पुअर चिल्ड्रन? Powerful people are there, the dominant people of the society are there, the authorities are there, the educators are there, the inspectors are there. How these people, the influential people of the society, how can they help the children? That is a biggest question, and the right answer is by bridging gap of inequalities and justice. They can work as a bridge. They can prepare a bridge among the haves and have-nots. so that these children are also able to come to the equalities. So I hope you understood the answer, children. By bridging gaps, by filling the gaps of inequalities and injustice. Question number 16. What does the poem describe? पोएम किस बात को डिस्क्राइब करता है? पोएम में हमने क्या बात की है? इट डिस्क्राइब्स ए क्लासरूम इन अ स्लम एरिया. जैसे थरावी आपने नाम सुना होगा, बॉम्बे में सबसे बड़ा स्लम एरिया है. वैसे ही एवरीवेयर यू मस्ट हैव सीन बिसाइड द रेलवे स्टेशन और द बस स्टेशन, स्लम एरियाज आर देयर. Now, what does the poet wish for the children of the slum area? What does the poet wish? What does the poet want to do? Question number 17. And the answer is, he wishes them to be happy and healthy. Yes, the author thinks so. He wishes a good change for them. Yes, he wants them to get all the basic necessities. He wants them to enjoy the bounties of nature. Bounties, beautifulness of the nature. The facilities available in the nature. All of these, yes, this is the answer. Because all these three, the poet want to be available for the children. Now, far, far from gusty ways, these children's faces. Opening line of the poem, far, far, quite away. From the gusty ways, these children face. Like rootless weeds. देखो दो फिगर ऑफ स्पीच हो गए, यहाँ पे हो गया alliteration because repetition of letter is there. So which figure of speech is there? Alliteration it is. Like rootless weeds, the word like, it symbolizes simile. Like rootless weeds, the hair torn round their pillow. What do these express? What do these words express? इन सारे words का meaning क्या होता है? आपने poem पढ़ी होगी, नहीं भी पढ़ी है तो I will tell you. It symbolizes that poor plight of the slum children. These children are making plight, running away, because they are not getting their basic necessities. Far, far from gusty ways these children face, like rootless weeds, and their hair torn round their it is describing their physical, what should I say, presence, how physically they look like. We have turned to question number 19. Why is the head of the tall girl weighed down? जो लंबी सी लड़की टॉल गर्ल जिसकी हमने बात की है, उसने अपना सिर झुका के, सिर नीचे करके क्यों रखा हुआ है? She is burdened of her world. She is not happy with the world she lives in, and that's why with a burden of the world she has bowed down her head. Question number 20. What is the meaning of the paper swimming boy with rat's eye? जो पेपर स्विमिंग बॉय है, रैट्स आई, उसका क्या मतलब है? एंड द ऑप्शन इज वीक एंड malnourished, malnutritioned boy. The boy is weak, he does not get proper meal to eat. He is malnutritioned boy. कुपोषित बच्चा है, कमजोर है. Paper swimming boy, very thin as paper. Now question number 21. What kind of look do the faces and hair of the children give? जब हम उनके faces को देखते हैं, जब उनके hair, बाल को देखते हैं, तो हमें क्या impression मिलता है? What kind of faces do they have? Rich and beautiful faces, of course आप इसे deny कर देंगे. Bright neat faces, आप इसे deny कर देंगे. Healthy appearance, आप इसे deny कर देंगे. तो they have pale faces, they have scattered and undone hair. उन्होंने अपने बालों पे कंघी नहीं किया. They have not applied oil, they have not oiled their hair. It is all scattered. It is all scattered. Pale faces, they have no shining at all. Question number 22. His eyes live in a dream. What is the dream? His eyes live in a dream. What kind of dream does he have? Watching a movie? No. Going abroad? No. Eating ice cream? No. Dream of better times with games and open space. इतनी सी उनकी आवश्यकता है. They want open space where they can also go, they can also live, they can also do something. Who was sitting at the back of the dim class? डिम क्लास के सबसे पीछे में कौन बैठा हुआ था? अ गर्ल? नो. एन ओल्ड मैन? नो. अ टीचर? नो. अ यंग बॉय. Yes, the answer is a young boy was sitting there. Who is unlucky heir and what has he inherited? Who is the unlucky heir? Heir उत्तराधिकारी, the legal person to receive the thing from his family, from his ancestor. What was he inherited? जैसे आपको मम्मी या पापा की जायदाद की संपत्ति में वारिस बनाया जाता है. You get many things. You get many things, movable, immovable from them. You get culture. You get name and fame. But what this boy has inherited, आपने जब poem पढ़ा होगा तो you must have paid attention to this. A fat boy has inherited obesity? No, this is not discussed in the poem. A short thin boy तो कोई था ही नहीं. Has inherited stunt growth from his family? No. An intelligent boy, इसकी तो बात ही नहीं है. Then a thin boy with rat's eye has inherited deformed body from his father. Twisted bones, हमने वर्ड पढ़ा था twisted bones. The right answer is thin boy with rat's eye has inherited a deformed body from his father. Now question number 25. What is stunned boy reciting? वो जो stunned boy है वो क्या recite कर रहा है? What is he reciting? Reciting को broader sense मिलेंगे. The answer is here a lesson from his desk. बिना समझे में भी he is just reciting the poem. A lesson from his desk he is reciting. What does the color of the classroom wall point out? कलर कौन सा है? पहली बात तो आप ये बताइए. Sour cream. I have discussed it already in one of the question. And here what the child is doing, क्या कर रहा है बच्चा? जरा ध्यान से देखिए. What does the color of the classroom wall point out? क्या point out करता है? तो it points out the poor condition of the slum children. जैसे बच्चे गरीब है वैसे क्लासरूम भी बड़ा गरीब सा है, वो एकदम सा डल सा है. शोर क्रीम में इट डज नॉट इंस्पायर. आपके घर में भी अगर अच्छे से कलर रहते हैं, तड़क भड़क वाले कलर, तो वो इंस्पायर करते हैं, अट्रैक्ट करते हैं. वैसा उनका क्लासरूम नहीं था. आज आप देखते होंगे डिफरेंट क्लासरूम को बहुत अच्छी तरीके से पेंट किया जाता है, क्लासरूम में सारी चीज़ें अवेलेबल रहती है. तो इट इंस्पायर द चिल्ड्रन टू कम टू द स्कूल एंड डू समथिंग गुड फॉर themselves and for their parents, so that they feel yes, we are here to do something. Question number 27. What does the expression open handed map show? Open handed map का क्या मतलब है यहाँ पे? You go and read the option. What are the options for you? Power of the people? No. The poor cannot assess the world? No. The poor are powerless? No. What does it say? What does the expression open-handed map? Maps are open to all. They reveal everything. This is the meaning of the sentence. Remember it. What does the expression an open-handed map show? The open-handed map shows that maps are open to all and they reveal. They reveal means they tell. वो बताते हैं everything. Question number 28. Awarding the world its world. बढ़िया लाइन है. फिगर ऑफ स्पीच में बात करूं तो रिपीटेशन, वर्ड, द सेम वर्ड इज रिपीटेड एंड इट इज अलिटरेशन आल्सो बिकॉज द लेटर W इज बीइंग रिपीटेड. तो ये अलिटरेशन भी है और ये रिपीटेशन भी है. ऑल रिपीटेशंस आर इटसेल्फ अलिटरेशन बट नॉट नेसेसरीली ऑल द अलिटरेशंस आर रिपीटेशन. ये बात ध्यान रखें. यहाँ पे हमारा क्वेश्चन फिगर ऑफ स्पीच पे नहीं है बल्कि किस पे है? अवॉर्डिंग द वर्ल्ड इट्स वर्ल्ड. व्हाट डू दीज एक्सप्रेशन, दीज वर्ड्स एक्सप्रेस? एंड द राइट आंसर इज द वर्ड बिलोंग्स टू द रिच पीपल. अवॉर्डिंग द वर्ल्ड इट्स वर्ल्ड. दुनिया को ही दुनिया मिल रही है और उनके पास तो कोई दुनिया ही नहीं है. इन वॉट सेंस आर द स्लम चिल्ड्रन डिफरेंट? स्लम जो चिल्ड्रन हैं वो किस सेंस में डिफरेंट है? आप उन्हें डिफरेंट कैसे कह सकते हैं? उनका आईक्यू डिफरेंट है? यस. उनका विजडम अलग है, उनकी बुद्धिमत्ता अलग है? यस. उनका ड्रेस अलग है? यस. बिकॉज ऑफ नो एक्सेस टू होप एंड ओपननेस ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. इन व्हाट सेंस आर द स्लम चिल्ड्रन डिफरेंट? यस. बच्चे इस सेंस में डिफरेंट है क्योंकि इसमें सारी चीजें आ गई है। देखिए क्या आ गई जरा देखिए, बिकॉज नो एसेस टू होप, उनको कोई उम्मीद नहीं है, कोई ओपननेस ऑफ द वर्ल्ड की कोई उनको उम्मीद नहीं है। सो दिस इज गोइंग टू बी द करेक्ट आंसर। देखो आप आईक्यू लिख देंगे तो भी करेक्ट होगा क्योंकि सिटी चिल्ड्रन और इनके आईक्यू में डिफरेंस है, उनका विजडम अलग है, उनका ड्रेसेस अलग है, बट द प्राइम कंसर्न दैट पोएट टॉक्स अबाउट इन द पोएम इज दिस, नॉट दिस, सोशल इनइक्वालिटीज। Move on to question number 30. What kind of future do the slum children have? स्लम चिल्ड्रन का जो फ्यूचर है वो आपको कैसा दिख रहा है? इट इज होपलेस एंड अनसर्टन। होपलेस निराशावादी, अनसर्टन अनिश्चित है, उनका भविष्य तो अनिश्चित है। कौन उनके बारे में सोच रहा है? उनके बारे में कोई भी नहीं सोच रहा है। तो लेट अस मूव ऑन टू क्वेश्चन नंबर 31. We will move on to question number 31. What attracts the slum children? Slum children को कौन सी चीज अट्रैक्ट करती है? Animal, the movies, ice cream, all beautiful things like ship and sun. बेटा कभी भी आंसर बिना ऑप्शन पढ़े नहीं देंगे, पहले ऑप्शन को पढ़ के ही हमने डिसाइड कर लिया कि ये आंसर है, ऐसा आप मत कीजिएगा। मैं बार बार कहता हूँ आपको। तो देखिए आइसक्रीम की बात कभी नहीं की गई है, मूवी और एनिमल की बात नहीं की गई है। द आंसर इज द ब्यूटीफुल थिंग्स लाइक शिप and sun. Question number 32. What do the words from fog to endless night? फॉग तो है ही उनके जीवन में, मॉर्निंग टाइम, एंडलेस नाइट, रात भी उनकी एंडलेस है, इसका क्या मतलब है? इसका मतलब ब्राइट लाइट आउटसाइड, नो। ब्राइट फ्यूचर, नो। होपलेसनेस, यस अ बिट। उसके नीचे डार्क एंड अनसर्टन फ्यूचर ऑफ स्लम चिल्ड्रन फ्रॉम बर्थ टू डेथ, वेरी। So here the word fog is a kind of birth and endless night here refers to the death. So the correct answer is dark and uncertain future of slum children from birth to death. Question number 33. Mention any two images used to explain the plight of the slum children. Plight of the slum children को explain करने के लिए कोई भी दो images जो express किए गए हैं by the poet Stephen Spender that you have to mention, and the answer is foggy slum वो कहता है and bottle bits on stones. ये दो आप वर्ड याद रखेंगे पोइट्री से। and then we will move to the next question. what blots the map of the slum children? What blots the maps of slum children? उनके स्लम में क्या ब्लॉट है उनके मैप में? The dirty slum is itself a blot on the map. The dirty slum completely is itself a blot on map of the slum children. Now question number 35. What does the poet show through expressions so blot their map with slum as big as doom? So blot their map with slums as big as doom. That is the question. So here the answer is the slum spelled doom for the poor. The complete slum is a doom for the poor people. They cannot go out of it even if they want. What do the governor, the inspector and visitor in the poem depict? Last line poet ने कही थी until the governor, the inspector and visitors go ahead and do something. इस तरीके की बात ऑथर ने की थी, तो पोएट ने की थी। तो वो क्या कहना चाह रहे हैं? व्हाट डू द गवर्नर, इंस्पेक्टर एंड विजिटर इन द पोएम डिपिक्ट? वो किस चीज का चित्रण करते हैं? हु आर दे? दे आर द हायर ऑफिशियल्स, दे आर द गवर्नमेंट ऑफिशियल, दे आर द पॉलिटिकल पीपल, या दे आर पावरफुल एंड इन्फ्लुएंशियल पीपल? यस, पोएट सेज दैट दीज थ्री आर द powerful and influential people. If they want to do something for the children, they can do and they should do. Now, question number 37. What have the windows done to the children's life in the poem? Windows का क्या रोल है बच्चों के जीवन में? They have shut the children inside and blocked their growth because there are no windows at all. This slum classroom, the window of the slum classroom have shut the children inside. बच्चे दिन भर उसके अंदर है, मतलब उसके बाहर नहीं निकल पा रहे. Don't go to the literal meaning कि कोई विंडो नहीं है, कोई दरवाजा नहीं, उससे निकल नहीं पा रहे. Means they are confined to their classroom, they are confined to their slum, they are not able to move outside the slum. Question number 38. What other freedom the poet wants the slum children to enjoy? कौन सी ऐसी दूसरी फ्रीडम, स्वतंत्रता की बात पोएट करता है जो इन बच्चों को enjoy करना चाहिए? फ्रीडम टू स्पेंड मनी, फ्रीडम ऑफ रोमिंग, फ्रीडम टू ईट, या फ्रीडम ऑफ नॉलेज, विजडम एंड एक्सप्रेशन? फ्रीडम ऑफ नॉलेज, विजडम एंड एक्सप्रेशन। इन बच्चों को भी अपनी बातें कहने का हक होना चाहिए, इन बच्चों को भी अपनी बुद्धि बढ़ाने का हक होना चाहिए, इन बच्चों को भी नॉलेज गेन करने का हक होना चाहिए। द पोएट टॉक्स अबाउट दिस। Now question number 39. We'll move to question number 39. What does the expression break or break open suggest? फिर से यहाँ पे break or break open. Which figure of speech is there? Repetition is there and it is alliteration as well. So what does it symbolize? What does it mean? What does it suggest? It suggests the barriers of dirty environment must be broken. The barriers of dirty atmosphere environment must be broken. And children, we have moved to the last question of the day. It is, what does the poet want? Poet क्या चाहता है? The poet wants to send the children out of the slum. Poet चाहता है कि ये बच्चे किसी न किसी प्रकार से इन स्लम एरिया से बाहर निकले, ये भी आउटसाइड की दुनिया देख सके. The poet wants this much only. Children, I hope you are getting me. You are getting it completely. Are you? Yes. So now here I would like to take your leave. You can see the answer key that you can download later on. And children, if you really enjoy this MCQ session, you have to give, as you have a one period of 40 minutes, just have 25 minutes with me, and I am sure you will find yourself that you are thorough with the question. Again, I guarantee you children, none of the teacher can make more than these questions. At your school level examination, even at CBSE examination level, you will find there are no question other than this. You can be connected with me always, and you can find me always beside you. If you want me to help in one or the other way, in any of the ways, you can subscribe the channel English with Devangan sir. Share it with your friends, those whom you think they are needy. If you like the video, press like button. It encourages me. Press the bell icon so that you get the notification. You can also contact in this Facebook page of English with Devangan sir. You can join us in the Telegram group. There regular updates and new links are sent. You can also mail me in this email ID. I hope you enjoyed the session. See you again in the next video. Thank you. Have a nice day.